Hi, I'm Yan-z5484094. My student ID is Z5484094. Thank you for viewing my presentation of the solar system experiment. I want to start by sharing my interpretation of Kepler's third law. According to the first law, planets revolve around the Sun in elliptical paths. The second law of Kepler states that equal areas are covered by a planet during equal times throughout its orbit around the Sun. This principle shows us that planets accelerate when they near the Sun. The third law explains how the planet's orbit period connects to its distance from the Sun. The relationship between the semi-major axis distance and the orbit periods follows this rule. The cube of semi-major axis distance equals a constant multiplied by the square of orbit period. When the Moon is moving around the Earth, the planetary movement occurs while the Moon orbits around it. The Sun remains stationary when a planet moves around it. I believe their mass difference is what causes this discrepancy. Earth's mass makes up around 1.2% of Moon mass, whereas the Sun mass reaches 333,000 times that of Earth's mass. The Moon's orbit has an effect on Earth because of their relative mass, but Earth's orbit doesn't affect the Sun due to their mass difference. To answer question 11, I measured the distance of each grid box using a ruler. I determined through measurements that the length of one grid box represents 74 million kilometers, which is half the distance of an astronomical unit. Based on this simulation, I believe we are looking at Earth currently. In my experiment for question 14, I gathered 4 cases that validate Kepler's third law. 4 screenshots are shown in the slide. After I modified the velocity, the average distance between the Sun and the planet decreased. Then I measured the orbit period. For example, the orbit period is 224 days, and the AU distance is 0.75. I calculate the proportion between the cube of the distance in AU and the orbit period square after my measurements. Then I got these key values. Taken as a whole, my results show that they match. So Kepler's third law holds true. I believe Mercury is the quickest orbiting planet due to its proximity to the Sun, while Neptune holds the title of the slowest planet because its distance from the Sun is the greatest. To explain this, we can use the Newtonian gravity. Centripetal force and the velocity is worked out as below. As the final point I want to discuss is what I learned during the course. From the experiment, I took 2 important lessons. The first learning provided my class with additional knowledge about the solar system. When I adjust parameters, such as planet mass along with location, velocity, and gravity, I observed changes in planetary orbit behavior. The experiment told me more about the solar system. The Kepler law establishes the fundamental basis for how planets move. Kepler's third law shows extraordinary complexity, which impresses me, because it demonstrates his exceptional scientific capability. That's all. Thank you for your watching.